Hello there, my dear financial adventurers. Welcome back to our channel, where we're about to uncover a treasure mine of knowledge that will charge your wealth-building journey. I'm happy to have you with me today because we're diving deep into the secrets that propelled none other than the great John D. Rockefeller to success. Prepare to boost your financial IQ because we've got 7 mind-blowing lessons to make your money work for you. The proven way to build wealth lined up just for you. Hold on to your seat because we're about to reveal the secrets of making your money work like a dedicated athlete in this video. We'll travel through stories of creativity, resilience, and dramatic victories inspired by the financial mastermind himself. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell because you won't want to miss a single precious nugget we're going to drop. But before we get started, let's get to know the man who left an indelible impression on the worlds of business and finance. Born in 1839, John D. Rockefeller stands as a testament to the heights that a determined individual can achieve. He wasn't just another entrepreneur, he was a master strategist who redefined industries and amassed an unimaginable fortune. Today we're about to unearth the strategies he employed to ensure his money worked relentlessly to multiply itself. Now let's get started with the first of 7 lessons to make your money work for you by John D. Rockefeller, and that is, search for new paths. John D. Rockefeller wasn't just a captain of industry, he was a trailblazer who knew that sticking to the well-trodden road wouldn't lead to extraordinary success. He had this knack for spotting unexplored avenues and turning them into gold mines. You see, his success wasn't just about being in the right place at the right time. It was about actively seeking out uncharted territories, the financial frontiers where others had not dared to tread. Imagine it like this. While others were content with picking the low-hanging fruit, Rockefeller was out there, scaling trees and discovering a whole orchard of untouched possibilities. Now, I know what you're thinking. How exactly did he do it? Let's dive into an example that vividly illustrates this concept. Picture this. It's the late 1800s, and the railroad industry is booming. Trains are the backbone of transportation, and everyone's investing in this burgeoning sector. But guess what? Rockefeller decided to take a detour from the railroad frenzy and explore an alternative path. Instead of jumping on the railroad bandwagon, he chose a different avenue: pipelines. Yep, you heard that right. While others were fixated on railroads, he envisioned a network of pipelines to transport oil efficiently. This unconventional move wasn't just innovative, it was revolutionary. He grasped that controlling the transportation of oil was as vital as extracting it, and that realization opened up a whole new world of opportunities. So what's the lesson in all of this? It's about being curious, daring to deviate, and realizing that new paths often lead to uncharted treasures. Just think about it. If Rockefeller had stuck to the tried and true, we might not be talking about him today. He dared to be different. He took the road less traveled, and he ended up redefining entire industries. And here's the kicker. This principle isn't confined to the 1800s. It's just as relevant in today's fast-paced world. The landscape is ever evolving, and innovation is the name of the game. The next big thing might not be where everyone's looking. It might be hidden in a corner waiting for someone with the vision to discover it. So, remember this, his legacy isn't just about oil or wealth. It's about having the audacity to explore uncharted waters. It's about embracing the thrill of the unknown and daring to see potential where others see obstacles. As you journey through your own financial pursuits, don't shy away from exploring new avenues. Don't hesitate to take that turn others might have missed. Just like Rockefeller, you have the power to uncover new paths and unlock your own version of unparalleled success. All right, guys, let's move on to our next lesson from Secret to make your money work for you. The proven way to build wealth, and that is, follow your own path. This isn't just about taking the road less traveled. It's about being a trailblazer, a trendsetter, and a visionary. So get ready to be inspired as we unravel the art of charting your unique course to success, guided by the sage wisdom of none other than John D. Rockefeller. He was no ordinary entrepreneur. He didn't just follow the crowd, he danced to the rhythm of his own financial symphony. When we talk about following your own path, we're talking about stepping into uncharted territory with purpose and confidence. His story is a testament to this very philosophy. In the late 19th century, while many business minds were consumed by the allure of silver and gold, Rockefeller set his sights on a less glamorous yet incredibly promising industry: oil. At a time when oil was largely seen as a waste product and discarded, he recognized its potential as a valuable resource. This foresight was the spark that ignited his journey toward unprecedented success. But here is the twist, a twist that showcases his commitment to carving his path. Instead of focusing solely on oil extraction, Rockefeller veered into refining. While others were busy drilling for crude, he delved into the refining process, determined to turn crude oil into a sought-after commodity. This wasn't the well-trodden route, this was a journey of innovation, of seeing opportunity where others saw waste. Now, imagine you're at a crossroads, and everyone is headed in one direction. Suddenly, you take a step in a completely different path. That's what he did. He didn't just walk, he blazed trails. Rockefeller's approach was as audacious as it was innovative. He didn't just refine oil, he perfected the process, setting new standards for efficiency and quality. He wasn't content with conforming to the norms of the time, he redefined them. His drive to create a superior product allowed him to capture the market and establish Standard Oil as a dominant force. But here's the real lesson: it's not about going against the grain for the sake of rebellion. It's about having a unique perspective, seeing opportunities others overlook, and then having the courage to act on that vision. Think of Rockefeller as the ultimate explorer of the business frontier. While others were busy chasing gold, he was mining for something far more valuable: ingenuity. Now let's dive into a story from Secret to Make Your Money Work for You, the Rockefeller story and the Shoeshine Boy. That's like a roller coaster ride of inspiration. Picture this. It's 1928, and the bustling streets of New York City are alive with the hum of progress. Amid the city's energy, we find the iconic John D. Rockefeller, a titan of wealth and business. On one particularly bright day, as the sun kisses the pavement, Rockefeller takes a seat for a routine shoeshine. Little does he know that this simple act will lead to a revelation that would shape his financial legacy. While getting his shoe shined, he engages in casual conversation with the young boy polishing his shoes. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Instead of discussing the weather or the latest news, this savvy shoeshine boy decides to share his insights on the stock market. Yes, you heard that right. This shoeshine prodigy starts giving stock tips to one of the most powerful men in America. At first glance, it might seem like an amusing anecdote, but beneath the surface lies a profound lesson in market psychology and contrarian investing. As the boy rattles off company names and stock recommendations, Rockefeller's keen mind processes more than just words. He recognizes the significance of this seemingly innocuous moment. If a shoeshine boy, a figure far removed from the financial elite, is confidently dishing out stock advice, something intriguing is afoot. And so the gears of Rockefeller's analytical mind start turning. He connects the dots. This unsolicited stock advice symbolizes an alarming trend. It's evidence that the stock market has expanded beyond its usual borders, enthralling even individuals who have no business ideas in its complexities. To put it another way, it's as if the entire city has caught the stock market fever. Rockefeller, the astute observer, understands that when everyone seems to be enthusiastically diving into the same pool, it indicates that the water is potentially dangerously deep. He realizes that the stock market's excitement has inflated it to the point of overvaluation. It has turned into a playground for emotions rather than rational thought. And thus, armed with his unparalleled insight, he makes a decision that sets him apart as a true financial luminary. He doesn't hesitate. He doesn't second guess. He takes action. Recognizing the inflated market sentiment for what it is, a precursor to a market bubble, he liquidates his stocks. He sells before the storm, securing his wealth and financial stability. The year 1929 arrives with its fateful crash, shaking the financial landscape to its core. Many investors who were swept up in the market's excitement have been heartbroken, their fortunes dissolving like mist in the morning sun. However, Not Rockefeller. He observes the chaos from a safe distance, having foreseen the storm and taken refuge. The story of the shoeshine boy and Rockefeller isn't just a quirky anecdote. It's a lesson etched in the annals of finance, a lesson about the importance of contrarian thinking, the art of recognizing market sentiment, and the power of trusting one's instincts. Rockefeller's actions reveal a truth that echoes through the ages. The wisdom of a few can outweigh the consensus of many. So, next time you pass a shoeshine stand, remember this story. It's a testament to the fact that even in the most unexpected places, invaluable insights can emerge. It reminds us that market trends are often shaped not by the experts in boardrooms, but by the collective sentiments of individuals from all walks of life. And as you navigate your own financial journey, let his response to that shoeshine boy be your guiding light. Trust your judgment, question the crowd, and recognize that sometimes the most unconventional sources hold the keys to the kingdom of financial wisdom. All right, guys, the next lesson from Secret to make your money work for you, the proven way to build wealth, is learn to control your emotions. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far and want more content like this, comment the word "more" so I'll notice. Picture this: a world illuminated by kerosene lamps, where John D. Rockefeller had established his fortune. He had the monopoly on illuminating the night, but then a disruptive force emerged: the electric light. Imagine the emotions swirling within him: frustration, maybe even fear. But here's the thing that set him apart: his uncanny ability to keep his emotions in check, regardless of the circumstances. He wasn't your average entrepreneur. He was a master tactician. While others might have thrown in the towel at the sight of their empire being threatened, he had a different approach. He didn't let emotions cloud his judgment. Instead, he saw an opportunity disguised as a challenge. That's right, every challenge was a chance to pivot, to transform, and to redefine his path to success. Consider this as an example: his response to the rise of electric light. The easy route would have been to lament the loss of kerosene's dominance and play the victim card, but that wasn't his style. He recognized that a world lit by electricity wasn't the end. It was the beginning of a new era. How did he react? By setting his sights on the future of transportation, gasoline-powered vehicles. That's right, guys. He didn't just sulk in the shadow of change. He embraced it and rode the wave to even greater prosperity. Now let's talk about the sheer brilliance of this move. Instead of allowing emotions to dictate his decisions, he tapped into his logical side. He saw a demand that was emerging: cars that needed gasoline to run. It's as if he knew that emotions are like gusty winds. They might blow you off course if you let them. So he anchored himself to the solid rock of logic and strategy. And oh boy, did it pay off. Transitioning from kerosene to gasoline wasn't just a business move. It was a testament to Rockefeller's ability to control his emotions and see beyond the immediate setback. It's almost like he was saying, "Sure, electric light might have dimmed my kerosene lamps, but watch me fuel the future." So what's the lesson we can glean from this chapter of his playbook? It's about mastering the art of emotional control. When the world throws you a curveball, when your carefully constructed plans get destroyed, remember Rockefeller. Don't react out of impulse or emotion. Respond with a strategic mind. Turn adversity into opportunity. Shift your perspective from what's lost to what's gained. As we journey through our own financial pursuits, let's remember that controlling our emotions isn't a sign of weakness. It's a hallmark of strength. Just like Rockefeller transformed a declining kerosene empire into a gasoline-fueled triumph, we too can transform challenges into stepping stones to success. So keep your emotions in check. All right, let's dive into the next lesson from Secret to making your money work for you. Another proven way to build wealth, that is, don't be afraid to give up the good stuff. A mindset that's as powerful as it is liberating. One of the most resonant quotes from Rockefeller is, "Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great." Now, to truly grasp the significance of these words, let's rewind to his early days. Born into a modest family, young Rockefeller was far from having a silver spoon. But what he did have was an insatiable hunger for understanding the value of money. Picture this: a young Rockefeller, a mini entrepreneur in the making, hustling in the neighborhood. He would buy candy, not to satisfy a sweet tooth, but to resell it to his friends and even his brother's friends. He would take ordinary stones, paint them with a dash of creativity, and transform them into decorative treasures to sell. These childhood endeavors already hinted at his unwavering determination to turn the mundane into the extraordinary. But what really set him apart was his financial acumen. Instead of squandering his earnings on fleeting pleasures, he made a habit of saving every hard-earned penny. And here's where his defining moment came. A moment that would lay the foundation for his guiding principle, making money work for you. In a decision that reflected both his shrewdness and vision, he lent the money he had saved to a friend of his father's, charging a modest 7% interest. This move was like planting a seed that would eventually grow into a towering oak of financial wisdom. He realized that by lending his money, he wasn't just gaining interest, he was laying the groundwork for his money to multiply on its own. The concept of making money work for him was planted in his mind, and it would blossom into a philosophy that guided his every move. The pivotal lesson here is that he was willing to give up immediate gratification for a brighter financial future. While his peers might have spent their earnings on the latest toys or trendy novelties, Rockefeller had his sights set on something far more significant. He understood that by delaying his desires and investing in the future, he was setting the stage for lasting success. Now, let's bring this lesson into the present day. Have you ever encountered someone who seems to live a lavish lifestyle? Expensive cars, luxurious vacations, designer clothes, but beneath the surface, their financial stability is as shaky as a house of cards. This is a classic case of falling for the allure of the good stuff without focusing on the great. Similarly, think about individuals who take out hefty loans to buy a flashy car or a sprawling mansion. At first glance, they appear to be living the dream. But often, these impulsive decisions can lead to a spiral of debt and financial instability. This echoes Rockefeller's early wisdom. Choosing the good in the moment can prevent us from attaining the great in the long run. So remember, just as Rockefeller discovered at a young age, don't work solely for money. Make money work for you. The good might be tempting, but the great is where the true wealth lies, waiting for those who dare to dream big and invest wisely. Now let's move on to the next lesson from Secret to Make Your Money Work for You, and that is adapting to changing circumstances. Rockefeller was a master at this, and his ability to evolve with the times played a pivotal role in his monumental achievements. So how did he do it? Let's take a closer look. Imagine this. Rockefeller's Standard Oil was an undisputed titan in the oil industry, with a stronghold on kerosene production that illuminated the nation. However, as technology advanced and electricity started making its way into households, the demand for kerosene dwindled. Suddenly, the landscape he had dominated was shifting. Here's where his adaptability came into play. Rather than resisting change or trying to maintain the status quo, Rockefeller saw an opportunity in the changing energy landscape. He recognized that the byproducts of oil refining could yield an array of new products that the world was beginning to embrace. With this insight, he steered his empire toward the production of petrochemicals. He harnessed the potential of these byproducts to create an array of products such as lubricants, waxes, and eventually even pharmaceuticals. This strategic shift not only preserved his influence, but also positioned him as a pioneer in the expanding petrochemical sector. His adaptability extended beyond business strategies. Take his philanthropic initiatives, for instance. As medical research and public health gained importance, he identified the need for advancements in these areas. He adapted his philanthropic approach, channeling resources into medical education and research, ultimately leading to the establishment of the Rockefeller Institute for Medical Research, now known as Rockefeller University. This proactive approach mirrored his business acumen, adapting to address emerging needs. He understood that his actions could shape the future for the better. By supporting medical research and education, he contributed to groundbreaking discoveries that continue to impact health and well-being to this day. His ability to adapt serves as a profound lesson for us all. The world is in a constant state of transformation, and our success hinges on our ability to navigate these changes. Just as he pivoted from dominating kerosene to pioneering petrochemicals and from standard business models to innovative philanthropy, we too can harness adaptability as a catalyst for progress. Imagine if Rockefeller clung to kerosene like a security blanket when the world was plugging into electricity. It's like trying to sell typewriters in the age of touchscreens. He understood that adaptation wasn't just a choice, it was the key to staying relevant. Now let's move on to the next lesson from Secret to Make Your Money Work For You. The proven way to build wealth, it is surround yourself with a strong team. Rockefeller's journey to financial supremacy wasn't a solo expedition. He recognized that his vision needed a skilled crew to transform it into reality. Now you might wonder, what's the secret sauce in this team-building recipe? Well, let me break it down for you. Firstly, he had an impeccable eye for talent. He sought out individuals who were experts in their fields, people who brought unique skills to the table. He wasn't just looking for yes men. He wanted critical thinkers who could challenge his ideas and push the boundaries. Secondly, he valued loyalty. He understood that loyalty wasn't just a word, it was an unwavering commitment to the vision. He nurtured an environment where his team felt invested in the journey, not just the paycheck. This created a bond that went beyond professional duties. Lastly, he believed in synergy. His team wasn't just a bunch of talented individuals, they were a harmonious orchestra, each playing their part to create a masterpiece. He fostered an atmosphere of collaboration and open communication, where ideas flowed freely and innovation thrived. Now, let's zoom in on an example that showcases his team-building prowess. One of his most iconic ventures, Standard Oil, wasn't a one-man show. It was a symphony of brilliance orchestrated by a team that mirrored his values. Take Henry Flagler, for instance, a close friend of Rockefeller. Flagler's expertise in logistics and transportation played a pivotal role in the success of Standard Oil. His ability to streamline the distribution of oil ensured that the company dominated the market. But it wasn't just about big names. Rockefeller also understood the importance of nurturing talent from within. He encouraged employees to grow within the company, fostering a sense of loyalty and dedication that propelled Standard Oil to unimaginable heights. So what's the takeaway here? Rockefeller's success wasn't solely about his business acumen. It was about his knack for assembling a group of individuals who shared his vision, values, and passion. He didn't shy away from seeking out expertise, nurturing loyalty, and fostering a collaborative environment. In your financial journey, remember that your success is amplified by the strength of your team. Seek out those who complement your skills, share your vision, and bring diverse perspectives to the table. Build a tribe that's not just working with you, but working alongside you, invested in your journey as much as you are. Think of your team as the Avengers of finance. Each member has their superpower, and when united, they're an unstoppable force against financial villains. Before we part ways, a special treat awaits you in the description. The link to the audiobook that delves even deeper into the life and strategies of John D. Rockefeller. And there you have it. A journey through the 7 secrets that fueled John D. Rockefeller's unparalleled success in making his money work for him. From venturing off the beaten path to creating an unwavering team, these insights are as relevant today as they were during Rockefeller's era. Remember, these secrets aren't just about amassing wealth, they're about cultivating a financial legacy that endures through generations. Stay curious, stay committed, and keep making your money work for you. This video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice. It is important to conduct thorough research and consult with financial professionals before making any investment decisions. I recommend you watch the next video in our series. Don't hesitate to share this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.